Hello and welcome to another week with Mary's Dreamtime messages. Do you remember the cards we got last week? We pulled out Day Owl, I am listening, and Ancestral Butterfly, I am balancing. So they may have seemed pretty light-hearted cards, but you know, Ancestral Butterfly was telling us that we're healing old wounds from the past at this present moment, and that in order to enable more of this time, it's telling us that we need to organize our week, and with Day Owl helping us to listen more to the dwellings of our soul. So I hope you got a lot out of those two cards last week. We're going to be starting a brand new week, as we always do on these videos, and it's going to be starting the 14th of June and running until the 20th of June, so we're almost at the end of the month again. Can you believe it? Well, the most popular artwork that came up this week is, you can probably see it in the background, the freshwater baby turtles, and this is the canvas print, and it's the largest print that you can buy on my online store. When you click up the top, just click on framed print, or do a search under freshwater baby turtles and you'll be able to find that one. Comes in a range of sizes, and I always seem to have some of the larger size hung around the place, which looks really nice, and it's also great for quiet contemplation, prayer or meditation. So if you've got these kind of spaces at your home, they're really great for that. So let's get right to it. I'm running 1 week behind to do with the competition, so I'll be drawing on Monday the winner of the Ancestral Lady Beetle. So I've just been running a week behind at this time. So stay tuned also for the NAIDOC Week prizes coming up, as I do those every year. So let's get started. If you've got your Dreamtime card deck, comes in a box, and you've got your 85-page booklet and your 33 glossy cards with all the famous white cockatoos on the back and the Australian animals on the front. So let's see which two animals are going to come up this week, helping us and guiding us and showing us their messages, keeping us motivated during our week. And the first card that popped out is Ancestral FINCHES, I Am Knowing, and you would have seen this one around, I'm sure of it, on Facebook a few times now. We currently have these in the A3 prints, and I think I have one in stock at the moment, so go check that one out. This one is giving us a message: when I have trust and faith in my intuition, I am naturally guided towards the answers I seek, which makes me strong. So it's about listening to the little inner voice that's inside that we all have, and sometimes we do get into a habit at times where we are always constantly looking outside for answers, when the answers are deep within our soul and deep within ourselves. We need to just slow ourselves down enough to listen to the answers that we are seeking. So, it's not always easy to remember that, especially in this day and age where we're bombarded with so many things, especially on the internet. So the purpose of the Owl Finches reminds you to listen more and follow the call of that tiny inner voice, to take the time to listen to its valuable messages in order to navigate your way through life. This card's slightly different to the Day Owl, where it says listen to the soul. This one's like it's like your spirit moves inside of you, and the knowing is connected to that. So with the Day Owl, it's like listening to the soul, which leads to a purpose, and it may be a daily purpose, a purpose that you're wanting to do at this point in time, or it may be also related to your long-term purpose. But with the FINCHES, it's always showing you in every moment that you have the answers and that you just need to listen. So it's not about something that, you know, that we have to go and find it, or we have to go search for it, or we have to get this from outside, because, or it's just a daily you know, a daily thing that you can integrate into your schedule. You know, you might want to just check in with yourself sometimes if you're unsure of something, and you know, maybe just take some time out to see what answer will come when you check in with yourself and have faith in your intuition. So the guidance is, in order to be a success, a focus needs to evolve inside of you that will show you an important aspect of your spirituality that you were previously unaware of before. Allow this focus to be the change you are currently seeking at this time. So this is what I was talking about just a second ago, about the focus on integrating this with your current schedule. So the action step this week, in order to make a change, you need some quiet time and a space within your house so that you can begin to bring a new change you want to bring in, the new changes that you want to make within your life. If you're trying to change a certain area in your life, you are not allowing the room for it to come in, then you have no proper foundation for it to evolve. It's always best that you initiate a change, even if it's only small, rather than letting a change get forced upon you. There are always certain areas that need a lot more work than others. All it takes is a small amount of dedication every day, every week or every month to start the ball rolling. Allow the finches to guide you back to your inner knowing, back to your senses, and allow them to bring you the spiritual guidance you are needing right now. See, on this online store, I recently listed the ANCESTRAL zebra finches, which is about being guided spiritually. So you might want to check that one out too, because you might want to start off with something like a focal point, such as that's going to represent this change inside of you. And it could be the finches. You know, I have all different options in my store, so which, you know, will give you that reminder to keep going back to yourself. So the positive is there's change, focus, and success, and the negative could be you're unwilling, you're feeling stressful, and you're doubting it. So the first card we got this week is with Ancestral Finches, I Am Knowing. Let's see what the second card is this week that is going to accompany this one, because the Finches is always a great card, and sometimes it may be hard to grasp this inner feeling, or you may find that it's quite easy. So the next card that we pulled out is with Snakehead Turtle, I Am Confident. And this one's giving us the message, when I share my emotions openly, I experience growth, which leads to unlimited opportunities to shine. So I don't think we've gotten that card in such a long time. That one is number 13. And the purpose of the turtle represents your emotions. So now is an important time to listen to what your emotions are telling you. So the guidance is, women have strong emotional systems which enable them to get a good read on certain situations. But when you neglect this part of yourself, you can become overworked, tired, and ashamed because of the feelings you are holding inside, or maybe you don't feel ready to face them during this time. Slowly work through any bumps in the road you are sensing. It's never too late to change course or get quickly back on track by following some easy steps below. So the action step this week to do with Turtle is listen to your emotions in relation to something that could be troubling you right now. You become more confident when you can understand this more. Honor this part and give back to yourself during this time by using water to relax your mind, body, and soul. Get in touch with a body of water in nature or at home to unwind anything you feel ashamed or scared of, and have trust in this experience. So the negative is you could be feeling scared, ashamed or powerless, and the positive is that you are powerful, you're emotional and confident. So we all have this emotional part inside of us, whether we're male or female, you know. So it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just when we recognize the current of this emotion, it may be a passing phase, or it may be something that's been coming up to the surface to show us something in particular. So whatever it is, it's important to take some time to understand this more. You know, we're always taught about the working life and, you know, the 9 to 5 and what we have to do constantly, but we're never ever told about or given the tools to work on our spiritual and emotional, you know, even our mental bodies, so which is so very important in enabling us to keep going and keeping our spirit high and our energy high. So in order to do that, it's important to give back to ourselves. You know, some people call it self-care. So, you know, it's so very important. So the 2 cards that we pulled out this week is with Ancestral FINCHES, I am knowing, and Snakehead Turtle, I am confident. So the finches are showing us a new way. There's a new way of life that's going to open up to us. We just need to be dedicated to the change and listen to our inner self so that we can be guided through nature and the birds and you know, our own inner knowing and guidance system. And the turtle is showing us that we're going through an emotional time. It's important to listen to ourselves more and take some time out by a body of water and nature, you know, to give back to ourselves and our spirit. You know, doing this is having a stronger connection to our spiritual side, and you know, which connects us to nature and the animals and culture, and it gives us more of an understanding of ourselves and what we need to improve ourselves. And so these are the 2 cards that we got this week. So I hope you have a wonderful week this week, and I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.